I've been reading stories about how the USA is becoming a socialist country, um, and how evil that is. I'm sure there's good and bad in it. Yeah, you got Social Security. Everybody gets that. That's a form of socialism, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. You got people that are veterans. They get their VA checks and the medical, and that's a form of socialism. But the true question is, why is it moving in that direction? I mean, if you don't have jobs and industry, then the demand for help from the state or the federal government goes up, and eventually you got to pay for it, and taxes go up, get increased in order to provide these necessary services. But the true question is, why? Why is it there? Well, it seems to me if you make these trade deals that incentivize industry into leaving the USA, they're going up and set up shop in a cheap country for pennies on the wages. It would seem to me that more and more people in the United States, their income levels would go downward in relationship to the cost of living. And more and more people will get poorer and poorer. Thus, the demand for programs like Affordable Health Care Act come into play, which, granted, did some good things and then it does a lot of bad things. You know, we used to have a nation that had about 26% as far as jobs was an industrial based job. Now we're down less than 5%. I would think that if you're going to make a trade deal, you're going to stipulate that any U.S. company that ships their jobs overseas, you're going to get a tariff. You know? So, I can see why you got a bunch of pissed off people in the country. You know? So, my advice is you slap some tariffs on these U.S. companies and drop the tax rate for industry in the U.S. if they manufacture their goods in the United States. And what's going to happen is you're going to have competition because you're going to have companies starting up in the U.S., manufacturer companies, and they're going to be competing against U.S. manufacturer companies outside the United States, and the ones outside the United States could be slapped with the tariff. The ones that's in the United States won't have a tariff and a cheap tax rate, and you're going to get more and more people to work, and guess what? You'll decrease the need for food stamps and welfare and stuff like that because the natural progression of jobs will be plentiful, more and more people go to work. That ain't gonna happen. You know, you got the political parties that are really fighting each other. One party wants the businesses to get what the hell they want because, hey, businesses are in it for themselves. I understand that. The other side, they say, well, just increase food stamps, just increase that. And both are the extremes. You know, but it's not going to change, folks. It's not going to change at all. You know, because industry has a big foothold in political politics. And those who ain't got a job or living in poverty, living below a decent living wage, because let's face it, the wages that are in America now, you can't keep up with inflation. So unless you change these trade bills, redo them, put some tariffs on, it's gonna get worse. Gonna get real worse. Oh, that's my food for thought. Take it or leave it. Pack it and lump it. I don't care. Have a good one.